Hello, welcome to Cyclonic Activities Officials. Super Typhoon Saola, Philippine name Goring, Japanese Typhoon number 9, is located 520 kilometers north-northeast of Manila, Philippines, and has moved northwestward at 11 kilometers per hour over the past 6 hours. Saola has exceeded all expectations and undergone extreme rapid intensification, exploding from near 185 km per hour to 250 km per hour in 12 hours. As the system traverses the northern Babayan Islands over the next 12 hours, it is likely to intensify another few knots, with the forecast peaking out at 260 km per hour, 140 knots, in 12 hours. The system will then continue tracking west-northwest into the northern portion of the South China Sea over the next 2 days, passing well south of Taiwan on its way towards the Chinese coast under the steering influence of the subtropical ridge centered far to the northeast. In around 2 days, a relatively deep mid-latitude trough will pass by to the north, but will remain far enough to the north to not influence the track of Saola all that much. The transient anticyclone that develops in the wake of this trough, however, will have an impact, turning the system onto a more westward track by after 2 days. The transient anticyclone quickly moves northeast and is absorbed into the larger subtropical ridge complex, but leaves behind a sharp ridge which extends all the way from southern China to 40N 160. This ridge pattern will serve to push Saola onto a west-southwest track over the next 3 days onward, with the track skirting the coast near Hong Kong in 4 days, then opening the distance to the coast thereafter. In terms of intensity, as mentioned, the system is forecast to peak at 260 km per hour, 140 knots, within the next 12 hours. With such an intense system under the influence of moderate easterly shear, the onset of an EWRC is likely within the next 24 hours. Hence the system is forecast to weaken as it tracks southwest of Taiwan, but then maintain intensity as it taps into a modest poleward outflow channel in around 2 days, which should help the system to recover from a possible EWRC. In 3 days, the system begins to feel the effects to cooler waters, ingestion of dry continental air from mainland China, and an increase in mid-level shear, marking the beginning of a steady weakening trend that continues through the end of the forecast period. Subscribe to our channel Cyclonic Activities and stay updated ahead. Thanks for watching.